If you're new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and also hit the bell as well for new videos every day, every week.
What's going on? Hello my fellow Joy-Con boys and girls. This is your boy, Nintendo Logan. We're once again back at it again here with yet again another stream for you all here. And I do want to say, as always, happy Friday to everybody watching the stream right now. And no matter if you're watching live right now on the YouTube chat or also on our Twitch channel as well. And yeah, hope you guys have had a great one so far. And of course, as you guys already know, because it is Friday, we are here to once again do another episode of our Friday morning show that we do every single Friday at 9:30 AM Eastern and 6:30 AM Pacific time, recapping, of course, all the latest Nintendo news from the past week, with, of course, Nintendo News Roundup. And this is the 66th episode of our Nintendo News Roundup morning show once again. So yeah, hope you guys are excited about it as always. And of course, as always, we do got a lot of great news topics that, of course, we're going to be discussing in today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup. So, hope you guys are ready for it, and hope you all got your snacks ready and all that. Well, it's pretty much the morning, so hope you all got your breakfast and got your coffee and all ready. Because, like I said, we're going to have a lot of great news topics during today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, pretty much of which is going to be related to actually the Nintendo Switch 2, and also some other news that happened during Mario Day 2025 as well. So, but of course, as you guys already know, before we get into it, if you guys are of course excited about today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, definitely smash that like button if you guys are ready for today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup. And plus, if you guys are brand new to our YouTube channel, as well as at our Twitch channel as well, make sure you guys once again subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nintendo Logan on YouTube. And also make sure you guys also follow our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/NintendoLogan456 for more upcoming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup every single Friday. And also more Nintendo content that you guys will definitely not want to miss out in the future either. And also, right after the stream wraps up, we're officially going to be continuing on with our Road to Nintendo Switch 2 Direct Marathon. Which, by the way, shout out to everybody that tuned into our 2 previous episodes we did yesterday. Because, man, they were seriously just a ton of fun to do, actually. And highly recommend you guys if you go check out 2 of the previous episodes that we just did of our Road to Nintendo Switch 2 Direct Marathon. And today's going to be a pretty big one. As today, we're going to be reacting to our final 2 Nintendo Directs. With 2024, actually, right after this stream wraps up, and then possibly later on this evening, when we officially wrap up, reacting to every single Nintendo Direct once again. But of course, we'll have other bonus episodes, like, after we do all that, which we're still trying to figure out what we're going to do for that, but we definitely will let you guys know what we're going to be doing for the bonus episodes. Because March 28th will be the final day, will be the official finale episode of our Road to Nintendo Switch 2 Direct Marathon, with of course, our overall discussion about our Switch 2 Direct predictions and whatnot, so I definitely highly recommend you guys if you do stay tuned for that as well. So, but also, if you guys have not yet subscribed to the Nintendo Logan Clips channel, Logan's Pokemon TV series review, the Ultra Joy-Con Game channel, and Ultra Joy-Con Game Live, some of those channel links will be in the description below, as well as on the main page of our YouTube channel. Plus, if you want to get info on how to join our amazing Discord community, if you guys have not yet joined it and want to become a member on there still, of course, all that info will be in the description below as well. If you want to get info on how to join our Discord server, if once again you guys want to become a member on there and be able to try to interact with us live during our future streams, especially in the near future as well. But as I always say, if some of you guys do not do any of that stuff, and of course, do not hit that like button either, well, once again, I got to get Rachel Beastman to come out here and say, what's wrong with you? If some of y'all do not do any of that following stuff that I mentioned to you guys and whatnot. But anyways, actually, before we get into our news topics here, of course, you gotta see what's up there, everybody. Tuning into the stream once again here. Almost anything, we're not gonna get that many people at the beginning during the countdown, but we do got a few people coming into the chat right now. So right now, YouTube, one is the first person in the chat, Love Yoshi fam. Also, the second person that came in, Sonic the Hedgehog the Speed, and also ended their Super Shadow as well. So shout out to the first 3 people that pretty much came into the chat here. Well, pretty much just on YouTube. But for those of you watching on Twitch, I definitely want to say what's up to some of you all on there. I definitely shout out to you guys as well. But anyway, so I think I'm rebelled enough right now, so let's go and get straight into our news topics for today's episode of the Nintendo News Roundup once again. And like I said, we got a lot of great news topics we're going to be discussing here, and pretty exciting ones as well. So we're going to kick it off with our first news item with the stream, and we actually have some news regarding the Nintendo Switch 2 once again, because there's been some pretty interesting stuff that came out in terms of the Switch 2 actually, and it looks like analysts are pretty much predicting about how the Switch 2 when it actually comes out, because we still have absolutely no idea when the Switch 2 is actually going to come out, and especially like what's the price point going to be, and how is the launch of the thing going to turn out to be. Well, apparently analysts just yesterday actually just kind of discussed about their predictions of like I guess like overall like speculation about how this like when the Switch 2 officially launches, what the price point is going to be, and actually considering this could be the biggest launch in the gaming industry or gaming industry history when the Switch 2 officially launches, and probably way bigger than the Switch 1 launch when that came out back in March of 2017 actually. But this article is coming from NintendoEverything.com, and this is the information that we have for this. So this is what the article says with the details. One of the bigger questions surrounding Nintendo Switch 2 currently is what the system will cost and when it'll launch. We should be getting those answers in the near future. Well, of course, obviously the Switch 2 Direct pretty soon. Well, it's only 19 more days left until the Switch 2 Direct. We're getting so close, man, to the Switch 2 Direct. But as the week continues, there's a feeling going around that the system could have the biggest launch in gaming industry history, even if analysts are expecting to cost more than its predecessor. Which, of course, rumors have said that this thing is going to be costing around like $400 once again. And that's what a lot of people have been saying lately. Bloomberg shared a report today which states that the Switch 2 could become Nintendo's priciest machine to date, as analysts who regularly communicate with the company and its software and hardware partners anticipate a price tag of $400 or more. On top of that, there is the issue of how much Nintendo's margins could be impacted by tariffs. Still, there's a sentiment that there's still significant demand among consumers. And the article continues, and it looks like I got a name I'm going to definitely try to butcher here, but if I mispronounce it, definitely do bear with me a little bit. So we have Yuji Zai of UBS believes Nintendo Switch 2 will launch in June. Once again, that's what rumors have been saying too. The launch of the Nintendo Switch could be around June, but we got another news topic related to that actually about the release date once again about the Switch 2. So Nintendo Switch 2 will launch in June with 6 to 8 million units available on the market. Ramen Zhu of Sanford C. Bernstein seems to have similar views. To compare, Nintendo Switch sold 2.7 million units in its first month. The last two PlayStation launches came in at 4.5 million for the first quarters. Hiroshi Yamashina, an analyst at Macquarie Capital, believes the price will be between $400 and $450. Yamashina further anticipates sales of 20 million units in its first year on the market. Thanks to Bloomberg for today's news. We should be hearing much more about Nintendo Switch 2 during an upcoming presentation with the set for April 2nd. So yeah, very interesting stuff what these analysts are saying about when they think the Switch 2 is going to launch, and especially what the price point is going to be. I'm still thinking around June it's still going to release. Rumors have said possibly now May 15th possibly could be the release date for the Switch 2, but I'm just like, bruh, there ain't no way in the world Nintendo, after like 1 month after the Switch 2 Direct, they're just going to immediately launch the system, even right before the Memorial Day weekend. Nintendo, and especially with the Switch 1, you got to think about this. Nintendo with the Switch 1, they had the January presentation back in January of 2017, and then Nintendo had to come like pretty much a month or two to actually like get some marketing out there for the Switch 1, just so a lot of people can know that, you know, we're coming up with the new console, the Switch 1, if you really don't know about it. So make sure you get your pre-orders in, and make sure you guys stay tuned when the thing actually does release. So I mean, Nintendo still wants to get that big marketing push, especially for the Switch 2 as well, because I'm still thinking Nintendo definitely wants to do that strategy what they did with the Switch 1. Like, we just had the reveal, this reveal all the way back in January of this year, which is pretty much a couple months ago. We're about to get the Switch 2 Direct in April, so plan to give it like a month or two gap between when the April Direct happens and the release date in June. There's definitely no way Nintendo's gonna have like over like a few weeks just to even like have this Direct and then have the thing officially launch without like getting any marketing push out there for this thing. Not saying what Nintendo really needs. Nintendo, like, if they don't do a big marketing push for this thing before the thing actually launches, that they're gonna wait until after the Switch 2 launches to actually do it. I mean, Nintendo's still gonna advertise this thing no matter what, especially when the thing launches. But to kind of get the hype and excitement going and to kind of spread the word out there, Nintendo definitely wants to get that. Nintendo really definitely does need to get that marketing push out there for this thing right before this thing actually does launch and whatnot. So, but. Tell what happens here, and what they've been saying here with what the analysts have been saying. The June for the release month for the Switch 2, still definitely think that's with the release month for this thing, and probably the latest for when the Switch 2 actually could launch. And the $400 price range, that definitely seems reasonable for this thing. It just depends on like the specs and like the other things that we can expect for the Switch 2. But again, time will tell. 19 more days left until the Switch 2 Direct, so. We're getting close to finally finding out more about the Switch 2 with the price point and also the release date as well. So, but yeah, what do you guys think about what the analysts have to say about marketing with the launch of the Switch 2 being the biggest in gaming industry history and also costing over $400 actually. So again, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. But of course, that is not the only piece of Switch 2 news that we have. Apparently, there was a patent that just got out there for the Nintendo Switch 2. And this is something that I know I've said so many different times on so many different streams when we talk about this specific thing. There is a patent out there about integrated voice chat could possibly be implemented on the Nintendo Switch 2. And like I said, this is something I seriously wanted on the Switch 1, but it's absolutely stupid once again. And we have to have a separate smartphone app in order to voice chat on Nintendo Switch. That is like one of the most stupidest things ever. I mean, the voice chat's not really too bad, but having to use a smartphone for this thing, or like the actual like voice chat with your friends on Switch, absolute garbage. You could do that with Fortnite on the Switch, and you could do it with all these other games that have integrated voice chat on the Switch 1. But for the rest of in terms of the first party games, you have to have it on a separate smartphone app. So I'm really hoping this actually does happen. With the Switch 2, actually, but let's get into the information about this right now, in case you guys are wondering what this actually means, actually. So again, this information is coming from NintendoEverything.com, and this is the information that we have for this here. So this is the details that we have for this patent. Fans are pouring over any detail they can find about Nintendo Switch 2 as we approach the system's proper unveiling in just a few short weeks. And now a patent has been found that points to the system possibly featuring integrated voice chat. As you may know, there really isn't a solution like that on the current Nintendo Switch. I mean, like I said, smartphone app once again. If you're interested in using voice chat with supported games, you essentially need to go through the Nintendo Switch Online mobile app. With Nintendo Switch 2, however, things might be different. And of course, the article continues. Nintendo filed the patent in the United States in November of 2024, and it was officially published less than a month ago. In it, the document goes over implementing proximity chat in games. This will point to OS voice chat integration, and we use the proximity chat in first-party games. We're still waiting to find out when Nintendo Switch 2 will be launching outside of the vague 2025 window, but we could be getting an answer during the Nintendo Direct on April 2nd. Something we did learn just recently is that the system is likely to feature NFC support and Wi-Fi 6, which I think we might have talked about that during the previous episode of Nintendo News Roundup once again. So yeah, definitely things are heating up with in terms of these features for the Nintendo Switch 2 once again. We possibly recently just talked about there being NFC in the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons that can have amiibo functionality, and then the faster Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi 6, and now a patent saying integrated voice chat for the Nintendo Switch 2. Bro, I'm seriously hoping it happens. And even though I'm probably not going to be using that thing really too much, actually. I'm still going to be using pretty much Discord, actually. Because obviously we have the server chat right here. And a lot of y'all do want to see who's actually, like, chatting with us. Like, if you ever want to go back and, like, see who was all with us during the previous streams and whatnot. Especially when we do a lot of Switch 2 gameplays with you guys and whatnot. But it would be cool, once again, finally at last, if Nintendo can actually integrate actual in-game voice chat. Well, not actual in-game voice chat, but integrated voice chat. Just like how the PlayStation and Xbox are doing. Because, well, you know, using voice chat with your friends on the Switch through a smartphone app. I mean, it's a cool concept. Like, I can kind of see what Nintendo wanted to do there, but at the same time, nobody would ever use this thing now. And people will still to this day really want to just want to actually chat with their friends on the actual Switch system itself. Now, honestly, it could go either way actually, and they can actually have like we can create like a party chat and like invite people to like different rooms. Or let's just say that and even one other thing I do want to mention, the invite system. Nintendo better fix the invite system to where, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, if you're playing a game on Xbox or PlayStation, someone sends you an invite, you click the invite, and it transports you right to that certain game. Maybe if this actually does happen with the invite system, when you get this like you get a notification saying that this certain person invited you to the next to the new Mario Kart game on Switch 2, then it'll just like take you right to the software with the new Mario Kart on Switch 2. I don't know. There could be a lot of things that Nintendo could do with this integrated voice chat thing, and maybe most possibly, I know the invite thing is like total side note, but with this actually, it definitely does seem like Nintendo's heavily trying to do like what PlayStation and Xbox have been doing with their integrated voice chats and whatnot. Which, man, like I said, if it does happen, this is gonna be pretty hype stuff actually. So yeah, what do you guys think about this patent? Possibly pointing towards integrated voice chat on the Nintendo Switch 2. And of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts once again in the comment section down below. And again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. And the next news item regarding the Nintendo Switch 2, and this is the one other news item that we have left for the Switch 2 during this episode of the show. Apparently, there is another rumor that Nintendo Switch 2 units have already been shipped out in the US, actually, at pretty much as we speak right now. Now, they would do take this to a huge trunkload of salt, and I do want to stress, take it with a grain of salt, because honestly, we have no idea if this actually is the case, actually. But if it is, you already know, this does mean that retail stores are definitely gearing up for the massive launch of the Nintendo Switch 2, because I know people are going to go crazy out there at these major retailers when the Switch 2 officially launches and whatnot. Bonus information is coming from NintendoLife.com, and this is what the article says about this. All eyes are on Nintendo's April 2nd Direct for more official news of Switch 2, but until then, the rumor mill is working overtime to gather as much information as it can about the upcoming console launch. The latest chatter comes from Family Boards member LIC, also shared to the Gaming Leaks and Rumors Reddit, and it's all to do with a series of North American shipments believed to be carrying a boatload of Switch 2 units. Get your pinches of salt at the ready, folks. Thanks for the heads up, I got this information from WCC F-Tech. The poster claims to have seen shipment data for Vietnamese manufacturer HVBG. So pretty much all these Switch 2 units that have pretty much been shipped out, if this rumor actually ends up being true, only Switch 2 units have actually came from manufacturers in Vietnam, actually. A company apparently contracted by Nintendo, which reported 380,000 complete Switch 2 units were shipped to North America between March 17th and, or not March 17th, but January 17th and January 22nd, 2025. The company also allegedly shipped over 41,598 Switch 2 charging grips to North America in the same time period. 383,000 units is a nice start for the region, though LIC claims that the manufacturer has a lot more up its sleeves, with HVBG believed to be in possession of at least 1.7 million one per system units, like the Switch 2 screen. If these numbers are to be believed, an early summer launch isn't completely off the cards for Switch 2. Nintendo will likely want to beef up its pre-launch units a little before the big day rolls around. A rumor from late last year suggested that Nintendo will be looking to produce roughly 7 million Nintendo Switch 2 units worldwide ahead of the console's launch. But that certainly sounds like it could be a possibility. But as ever, this is only a rumor, and it's worth taking it with a fistful of salt. Shipment numbers aren't always indicative of release dates at the best times, the best of times, and hearing them from a third party only muddies the waters even more. It's an exciting time to speculate, but let's not confuse chatter and theories for stone cold fact. For any official information, we're going to have to wait until the April 2nd Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which is only a few weeks away. So, yeah, pretty much at this very moment, as we speak right now, Nintendo Switch 2 units are already being shipped out into the US, actually. And what's most interesting about this is that they're coming from Vietnam, actually. Which I know lots of people were concerned if the Nintendo Switch 2 actually did launch, and actually the shipments actually came out from China, that'll be like terrorists kind of, attached to that and whatnot. But with them coming from Vietnam, this does look like pretty good news for the price point for the Switch 2. Because if you guys don't know, when the tariff thing and all that, especially when it comes to like the price point for the Switch 2, if it was actually attached to tariffs, then that could have actually increased the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 when it actually does come out. But with it being shipped out from Vietnam, it looks like it could be pretty good news for the price point for the Switch 2. Once again, still have absolutely no idea how much the Switch 2 is going to cost once it officially launches and whatnot. And then apparently they're saying that 383,000 complete Switch 2 units. So the final versions of the Switch 2 are already out there and have already shipped over 383,000 Switch 2 units. If this rumor actually does end up being true. And the fact that it already shipped out from January 17th, between January 17th and January 22nd, this is pretty crazy stuff. And I guess it kind of does make sense because with a lot of the leaks and rumors, like the non-stop leaks and rumors have been getting up until the Switch 2 finally got officially revealed and whatnot back in January. But definitely tell honestly, and this also kind of goes what Nintendo pretty much said about when the Switch 2 does launch. They definitely do want to have a bunch of Switch 2 units ready, especially to kind of combat the scalpers and all that. Because as we all know, when the Switch 2 comes out, there's going to be loads and loads and loads and loads of scalpers trying to scalp up every single Nintendo Switch 2 system once the thing officially launches. So this, once again, is pretty good news so far when the Switch 2 officially launches. And if you all, including myself, really do want to get a Switch 2 day one and whatnot, which I'm hoping I do, actually. As I still do plan on doing a big Switch 2 launch blowout stream when the Switch 2 officially does come out and whatnot. But yeah, time with them we're telling this, and like I said, this is a rumor, so do take this with a huge truckload of salt because we have absolutely no idea if this actually is the case and whatnot. So yeah, what do you guys think about this new rumor? 383,000 Switch 2 units now officially have been shipped out in the US, according to this new rumor. And of course, if you have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I would actually love to hear your thoughts on this. And alright, we're finally done with the Switch 2 news for right now at the moment. But the next news item is, there is a brand new Nintendo store. And it's now opening up, or that is announced, that will be opening up in San Francisco. So we do have a brand new Nintendo store that's going to be opening up in San Francisco, in California and whatnot. So, this is pretty cool, actually. Another Nintendo store opening up here in the US and whatnot. So this information, once again, is coming from NintendoEverything.com. And this is the information that we have for this here. So this is the article and the details for this. Nintendo will open a new store in San Francisco, the company just announced. This is notable news, as the company only had one official store previously in the United States. Then, of course, is Nintendo New York, which has been open for quite a long time, actually, in the States. The location first opened in 2005, and it was first called the Nintendo World Store. In 2016, it was rebranded to Nintendo New York. I mean, obviously, because we have Super Nintendo World, which is, of course, the theme park at Universal. So, it didn't make sense they had to change the name of it, to not get confused with, like, Nintendo World Store in New York, and then have Super Nintendo World at Universal, actually. But that's once again another total side note, actually. But let's continue with the article here. And as for the new San Francisco outlet, Nintendo hasn't shared too many details just yet. However, we do know that it's opening in 2025. Visitors should expect it to be similar to the New York location, meaning there'll be plenty of things to buy, and it'll likely feature various events as well. Here's a full announcement from Nintendo, and this, of course, the announcement from Nintendo about the Nintendo San Francisco store. So it says, and I quote, Nintendo of America today announced plans to open an official store in San Francisco's iconic Union Square, providing a way for a wide range of visitors from near and far to experience the world of Nintendo, its products, and characters. The store called Nintendo San Francisco will open in 2025 as a second location in the US, joining the store in New York City. Please stay tuned for more information as the new store opening approaches. So yeah, pretty cool stuff actually. That Nintendo is going to be opening up a brand new Nintendo store in the U.S. And pretty much the second one in the U.S. ever since the one in New York officially opened back in 2005. So that's pretty much been over 20 years ago. That is crazy, man. Crazy how like the first ever Nintendo store here in the U.S. Pretty much opened all the way back in 2005 in pretty much New York. And again, it's always been my dream to actually visit the Nintendo store in New York, but as you live in the San Francisco, California area, make sure you guys do stay tuned for when more information comes out about Nintendo San Francisco, and when the grand opening date is going to be, and when you guys going to get your Nintendo merchandise in the new Nintendo San Francisco store. Now, I wonder if Nintendo is ever going to, after Nintendo San Francisco, and it might actually open up, like pretty much open up more Nintendo store locations here in the U.S. Because there's a lot of them in Japan. And there's only like one so far here in the U.S. But now we got two, like I said, here in the States with the new one that's opening up in San Francisco as well. So, what do you guys think about Nintendo opening up a brand new store in San Francisco, California? And let me know if you guys live in that area. If you guys are going to go check out this brand new store once they actually do get the grand opening date for this brand new store. And whenever we do, I definitely will report back on another episode of Nintendo News Roundup, kind of giving you guys an update in terms of like if we get any new details for the new Nintendo San Francisco store, especially with the grand opening date for it and whatnot. So again, if you guys have any thoughts about this, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. And alright, we have a bunch of news that came out for Mario Day 2025. And if you guys don't know, Mario Day 2025 just happened about a few days ago on Monday, which we pretty much total plug as well. If you guys have not checked out a Mario Day 2025 celebration stream, make sure you guys have to go check it out on both our YouTube and Twitch channels. If you guys actually do want to see a Mario Day 2025 celebration stream, which I mean it was a lot of fun though. We did a lot of we had a lot of fun doing some Mario games on there for Mario Day 2025. But in terms of the news that came out for Mario Day 2025, we have this one right here, as you guys are seeing right now on the screen. This is a brand new Lego Mario Kart that has just been announced for Mario Day 2025. And it's very similar to what they did with the Lego Bowser, if some of you guys remember when that thing came out. It's very similar to this, but now it's Mario instead of the car from Mario Kart, actually. Which honestly, this thing looks amazing though, with the detail and all that. I was always wondering if Nintendo was ever going to do something like this, just like I did with the Lego Bowser, with having Mario shaped like this, actually. Which, again, it looks amazing what we've seen from this image and whatnot. But again, this information about the LEGO Mario Kart set is coming from NintendoEverything.com once again. And this is the information that we have for what you guys are seeing on the screen right now at the moment. So this is what the article says. There's another announcement coming out of Mario Day, which is a new LEGO Mario Kart set. The Mario and Standard Kart will be available on May 15th, 2025. So this is when this LEGO Mario Kart thing is actually going to be releasing, once again, May 15th, 2025. This is a brand new build and display model. It features a buildable Mario figure with opposable head and arms, sitting behind the wheel of the most iconic Mario Kart vehicle of all. Also included is a stand that lets the product be shown at a dynamic angle. The set comes in at 1,972 pieces. The model measures over 8.5 inches, 22 centimeters high, and 12.5 inches, 32 centimeters long, and 7.5 inches, 19 centimeters wide. Here's some additional information from the LEGO company, and this is what the LEGO company had to say about this. Quote, this 1,972 piece set allows builders to recreate Mario in a standard kart. It features a posable figure with a movable head and arms. The included stand enables fans to display the kart at dynamic angles, as if Mario was speeding through a high-stakes race or drifting in true Mario Kart fashion. The LEGO Super Mario Kart set provides a fun and rewarding building experience designed for both seasoned LEGO enthusiasts and newcomers to the brand. Step-by-step instructions are available in the box and on the LEGO Builder app, which offers initiative tools like 3D rotation and progress tracking for an interactive building experience. Once complete, the Mario Kart set makes a bold statement at any fan's home, whether as a part of a game room, living room, or office decor. It's more than just a model. It's a celebration of the Mario Kart series. The Lego Mario Kart, Mario and Santa card set is available for pre-order now, and it'll be available for purchase from May 15th, 2025, and at Lego.com/Mario Kart and Lego stores, priced at $170 for the Lego Super Mario Kart set. This is far from the only thing happening on Mario Day. On top of the above, and we actually will get into this in a second actually. Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo just added a Super Mario Bros. Theme, and there are a bunch of other things happening as well, which of course you can read in the article itself as well. But before we get to that Alarmo news, like I said before, this Lego Mario Kart thing absolutely looks amazing now, and I really thought that the Lego Bowser thing was gonna be the only thing that they were gonna be doing something similar like this, but thankfully they're doing something else like this, and I did join the Lego I would say that the Lego Bowser thing, and then also the Lego Mario World thing that it did, those things were cool, but this thing right here, this is where it's definitely all out here for me, honestly. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this because, when I got the Lego Mario set back in not the Lego Mario, but the Lego Bowser thing back in Christmas of 2023, I pretty much tried to build that thing, and unfortunately that thing got sold at a yard sale because I didn't actually touch that thing or barely even build that thing. Which man, I'm still super ticked off that my Lego Bowser had to get sold at a yard sale just because of the fact I didn't actually build that thing. But I don't know if I do get this thing ever in the future, I think I might actually do a stream like trying to build this thing actually for you guys. And I can't really guarantee that. I can't really guarantee it because I don't know if I'm ever gonna get this thing. But if I ever do, then I probably possibly might actually stream myself. Trying to build this thing and whatnot, actually. Which is just imagine that, though. That'd be a lot of fun to do as a live stream series and all that, so. But, anyways, what do you guys think about this brand new Lego Mario Kart set that has just been announced that was announced for Mario Day 2025? And let me know if you guys are going to be picking this thing up. And again, it will be releasing on May 15th, 2025 at a price point of $170. So, of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright, this next news item, we already kind of just touched on this actually, and especially in the actual article itself. Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo just added a brand new Super Mario Bros. 1 pretty much theme to Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, which is actually available right now. And once again, to kind of coincide with, of course, Mario Day once again, just like how with the Lego Mario Kart thing that we just talked about. Some of this information, once again, is coming from NintendoEverything.com, and this is the information that we have for the Mario 1 theme on Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo. So this is what the article says. In celebration of Mario Day, Nintendo has announced that Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo is making a new theme available based on Super Mario Bros. It'll be available, well, pretty much as of right now, for those in North America, and today for owners of the hardware in Europe. Getting a new theme is simple. You'll naturally need an internet connection, but you can download all the necessary data right from the menu when you add alarms. The Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo Super Mario Bros. Theme features 4 different pieces of music, including the familiar tune played on the ground courses and what you hear in Bowser's Castle. There are also different sound effects playing in response to your body movements, such as the sound of coins when you turn over in a bed, and a fanfare for clearing the course when you get out of bed. And of course, you can catch up to speed on all the Mario Day 2025 stuff that did happen pretty much recently. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff actually. I mean, this is definitely to be expected actually, but the fact that they added Mario 1 to Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, this is pretty great stuff actually. Kind of get that Mario 1 NES nostalgia when you're pretty much in bed and when you're waking up actually. So yeah, just kind of wanted to bring this to you guys' attention, and yeah, I still think it was pretty cool that Nintendo did this actually. But what do you guys think about Super Mario Bros. 1? With that theme just getting added to Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo. And if you do have an Alarmo, let me know if you guys have actually enabled this theme for your Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo. And of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. And we got even more Mario news for you guys. And as it has just been announced for Nintendo Music. And of course, we do have a new piece of music that, or a brand new game that just got added to Nintendo Music. And that game is Super Mario Bros. 3. So Super Mario Bros. 3 is our next game that just got added to Nintendo Music. And it makes sense once again because it was in right before right before Mario Day, and now Super Mario Bros. 3 has now been officially added to Nintendo Music. So, just like I said before, if you do want to get that Mario Bros. 3 nostalgia, again, download the Nintendo Music app and make sure you have updated it to listen to any soundtracks from Super Mario Bros. 3 once again. Which I gotta say, Mario 3 has some very iconic music, and highly recommend you guys if you go listen to some of these soundtracks from Mario Bros. 3 once again, because they obviously do have some pretty classic soundtracks from Mario 3 once again. But yeah, what do you guys think about Super Mario Bros. 3 that just got added to Nintendo Music? And let me know also if you guys have been listening to any soundtracks from Super Mario Bros. 3 on Nintendo Music. And of course, if you guys, as always, have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. And alright, our next news item that we have for the stream, and going off the Mario Day news, because pretty much we pretty much just covered all the Mario Day news. But the next news item is a brand new Tetris 99 Maximus Cup already once again has just been announced, and this time the theme is, and it's quite appropriate for the occasion, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is the next Tetris 99 Maximus Cup. That's pretty much going to be coming up here pretty soon, actually. And it does make sense because, once again, Xenoblade X is going to be coming up for the Switch here pretty soon. Pretty much next week, actually. And I definitely will be streaming Xenoblade X Definitive Edition on the Switch once it officially launches once again. So, definitely make sure you guys definitely do stay tuned for that. We'll do a full playthrough of Xenoblade X Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch next week. But kind of going off the Xenoblade X Definitive Edition Tetris 99 Maximus Cup. This information is coming from NintendoEverything.com, and this is the information that we have for this year. And it was even announced on Mario Day as well, which is kind of funny, actually. But this is what the article says about this. Tetris 99 is playing its 46th Maximus Cup, and this time around, a new theme based on Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is up for grabs. This comes in celebration of the RPG's launch on Nintendo Switch next week. Anyone that's a part of the Nintendo Switch Online program can participate. During the event, you'll need to play the online mode, which grants points for each match. The higher you place, the more points you'll earn. Nintendo will be giving out the Xenoblade Chronicles X theme once 100 points are collected. The theme comes with background art, music, and Tetramino designs based on the game. Let me see from every single Maximus Cup of Tetris 99. The Tetris 99 46th Maximus Cup will be held between March 14th, which is today, on the way until March 18th. We'll update this post with the official trailer when it goes live. And of course, the trailer is already playing right now, actually. As you guys see right now on the screen. This is the trailer that we got for this Xenoblade X Definitive Edition Tetris 99 Maximus Cup. So yeah, we're pretty much happening today. Well, I'm not sure if it's actually currently going on right now, but if you guys want to check it out right now, make sure you guys there we go check out Tetris 99 on your Nintendo Switch. And if you want to get this Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition theme for Tetris 99 once again. So yeah, what do you guys think about this new theme for Tetris 99 with Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition? And let me know if you guys have already checked this out and have already gotten the theme for the Xenoblade theme for Tetris 99 actually. So yeah, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And as always, we'll love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright, let's move on to our next news item for the stream. And this is pretty unfortunate. This is very unexpected news, but at the same time, it is very unfortunate once again. So, Niantic, and if you guys don't know Niantic, I think that's how I say the name of the company. Niantic. Yeah, I think I actually did say it. If I did it before, then I apologize. But pretty much you guys don't know, these are the developers that created Pokemon Go and also Pikmin Bloom on mobile devices. And unfortunately, it looks like they got bought out by. They pretty much got bought out actually, which there was lots of speculation right now going around of how it's going to affect Pokemon Go and also Pikmin Bloom. And apparently, some of Monster Hunter game on mobile devices as well, which was also pretty interesting. But mainly we're focusing here on Pokemon Go and also Pikmin Bloom that were released on mobile devices. And like I said, when this news came out, this was pretty crazy and absolutely did not even expect this. Some of this information, once again, is coming from NintendoEverything.com, and this is the information that we have for this here. So this is what the article contains here. It's now been made official that Scopely is acquiring Pokemon Go, Pikmin Bloom, and Monster Hunter now for $3.5 billion with an additional $350 million of cash from Niantic being distributed as part of the deal. Also announced today as that Niantic is spinning off its pioneering geoceptical AI business into a new company, Niantic Spatial Incorporated. And this one originally said from February 18th to kind of give you guys up to speed on this. According to a report from Bloomberg, Niantic is gearing up for a sale of its video game business to Scopely. The outlet cites several people familiar with the discussions. No official announcements have been made. Well, it has right now, actually. However, Bloomberg states that a price of $3.5 billion is currently being thrown around. An official announcement is expected in the weeks ahead. Assuming the deal closes, Scopely would own all of Niantic's games. These include Pokemon Go as well as Pikmin Bloom. Pokemon Go has been a global phenomenon since it came to mobile in 2016, though Pikmin Bloom hasn't quite been a breakout hit. As with Scopely, that is owned by Savvy Games Group, a subsidiary of Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. The same group has a sizable investment in Nintendo, though its stake was reduced towards the end of last year. Pokemon Go and Pikmin Bloom are both available on mobile via iOS and Android. So, yeah, very interesting stuff right here. How Niantic pretty much got bought out by Scopely, actually. Now, I don't think it's really going to affect Pokemon Go and Pikmin Bloom really too much what we're seeing here, but like, I did not even expect the deal was even going to close. And now Niantic is pretty much being bought out by Scopely once again, and it's being made official once again a couple days ago, actually, by the time I'm recording this. So, yeah, once again, I want to kind of bring this to you guys' attention, but what do you guys think about this news here about Niantic, the developers behind Pokemon Go and Pikmin Bloom, getting bought out by Scopely? If you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. And alright, our final news item that we have for this episode of Nintendo News Roundup, we have another update for Splatoon 3, and the version update that we have right now out for Splatoon 3 is version 9.3.0 that recently just got released for Splatoon 3. And as I always say, if you guys have not yet updated Splatoon 3 yet, make sure you guys if we do to get so you guys are on the latest version of Splatoon 3 once again. Bonus, this information is coming from MyNintendoNews.com, and in the article itself, they once again list all the patch notes that have been made for this new update for Splatoon 3. Which, of course, you guys got to read it for yourself, because there's a lot of things that there's always a lot of stuff that they actually did release for the new update. Now, we're obviously not going to cover here, because it's a lot, and we're not going to be sitting here for almost like an hour or two reading all these patch notes and all that for this new Splatoon 3 update. But this is what the article says. Believe it or not, Splatoon 3 has already been available to play for over a couple of years now. Up until last fall, the game had received a very steady stream of support, including new Splatfests, updates, and additional content and features. However, Nintendo has since decided to stop doing regular updates for the game. Splatfests will no longer be new, and updates will no longer have new content. That said, that doesn't mean updates are ending entirely. Nintendo still wants to release weapon balance updates every now and then, and this is no exception. Splatoon 3 is going to be updated to version 9.3.0, which is already out right now, according to Nintendo. For some reason, the patch notes haven't been released in English, as of this article is writing, but you can see a social media post relying the news, pretty much in the actual article itself. So yeah, once again, to let you guys know once again, to keep you guys updated on this, a new version update is out now for Splatoon 3 with version 9.3.0. So like I said before, make sure you guys ever do update Splatoon 3 on your Nintendo Switch to make sure you guys are updated with the latest game version of Splatoon 3 once again. So I just want to kind of remind you guys about this, actually, in case you guys didn't know about this. But on that note, guys, that is all the news that we have for today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup. So pretty dope news items that we talked about when it came to the Switch 2 and also with all the other Mario Day stuff and whatnot. Well, yeah, but what do you guys think about all the stuff we talked about in today's show? And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below, or if you're watching live right now, pretty much in the chat once again. So yeah, if you guys have any thoughts about any of the stuff we talked about today, But right now, currently, I gotta go to YouTube and Twitch chats so that we can see what you guys think about all these different news topics we discussed today. And of course, if you guys are enjoying today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup still, definitely, again, smash that like button to support the stream, and it really much is appreciated. And if you guys are also brand new to our YouTube channel, even on our Twitch channel as well, make sure you guys once again subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nintendo Logan on YouTube, and also follow our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/NintendoLogan456 for even more upcoming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup every single Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern and 6:30 a.m. Pacific Time, recapping all the latest headlines for Nintendo during the past week, actually. So, let's real quick, guys, see what you guys are saying right now in the chat, and see what you guys are overall saying about all the stuff we talked about today. Also, a couple of quick shout-outs to the other people that came into the chat. So, what is up to Mr. P&G, aka Tails. They also have Aura Plays that are in the chat on YouTube. And also, Onamog Gnome as well in the Twitch chat. Shout out to you, shout out to him on the Twitch chat once again. But for everybody that's been coming to the stream while we were talking about the news topics during the show, shout out to you guys right there, definitely. But anyways, let's see what you guys are saying right now in the chat. And so no one's on the Hedgehog to Speed. He said, I can't wait to see Nintendo Switch 2. Oh my gosh, yeah, I still can't wait for it either. Definitely 100% agreed. Let's see, Internet Super Shadow says $380 is my guess. I mean, maybe, possibly, but I'm still thinking it's $400 for the Switch 2, like for the final price. I mean, like I said, we're obviously never going to know until Nintendo finally announces it during the, hopefully during the Switch 2 Direct and whatnot. Which they're definitely guaranteed going to sell. But we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see about that. So Tails asks, really? Ain't no way they're gonna release it early on. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Nintendo with the Switch 2 when it comes out, kind of going on what they did with the Switch 1. They pretty much had that presentation for the Switch 1 back in January 2017, and then they had like pretty much like a couple months, like February and kind of into March, to actually like do that marketing push for the Switch 2. Like there's like absolutely no way they're gonna, release the thing like early on in May. Like I said, definitely June, from what a lot of people have been saying. June might definitely be the release date. Like, the time the Switch 2 definitely could release, like sometime around June. That's what I'm betting on. Let's see, voice chat would be interesting. I mean, integrated voice chat in the actual system, instead of finally ditching the Switch Online smartphone app. Because again, I still have not even used voice chat on the Switch Online app. Because again, you gotta use it on a separate smartphone device. You can just go in and say, I want to chat with this specific person on the Switch. Like, I should chat while we're playing, Splatoon, or Smash Brothers, or any other online game that could be appropriate for voice chat and whatnot. You gotta use a smartphone app for it. You can't do it on the actual system. Come on, Nintendo. You better fix that for the Switch 2, and actually have integrated voice chat, or have native voice chat on the Switch 2, like right from the get-go, instead of having having a separate smartphone app for it. Or the online might be better. Yeah, the online might be better as well. Because again, there were pretty much reports have been saying that pretty much the Wi-Fi they're using on Switch 2 is Wi-Fi 6. Which, I mean, online games could run a lot better, actually. And, I mean, there might still be a slight bit of lag, but overall, online would still run a lot better. And especially when people have like a really bad internet connection and all that. Which would be perfect, though, still. Let's see, being shipped already is awesome. I mean, yeah, we like I said, we don't know if it actually is true, but if it actually is, then you guys have to know. Like I said, major retailers are definitely gearing up for the launch of the Switch 2 here pretty soon. So yeah. I mean, I'm just waiting for when pre-orders are gonna go up for this thing, because I really want to pre-order a Switch 2 so bad. So I can hopefully, fingers crossed, get one day one. Let's see again. I wish they had a Nintendo store in our area. I mean, yeah, true though. Like, I know if we ever wanted to go to the Nintendo store, we had to either go to the one in New York, and then pretty soon the one in San Francisco, actually. But yeah, maybe one day we can all hope and dream for a Nintendo store in the rest of the U.S. and whatnot. Let's see, Lego Mario Kart looks legitimately cool. Looks legitimately cool design-wise. It really does, actually. Like I said, kind of taking an inspiration of what it did with what it did similar to the Lego Bowser, if you guys remember that. Let's see, I haven't touched the Nintendo Music app in forever. Same here as well. I have not been on Nintendo Music in a very hot minute though. Maybe one day I might go back to it, maybe. But who knows? I mean, yeah, I know it's like a pretty, that's another pretty lame update for Splatoon 3, but you know, there's certain things on Nintendo where Devil wants to fix and whatnot, to kind of balance some things out for the game. And when no more brand new updates, like it's fine now, because you know they definitely do want to focus on like other projects and maybe make a maybe with the Splatoon developers, maybe like hopefully during the Switch shooter, right? They pretty much do a Splatoon 4 actually. Which we're not going to talk about that right now on this stream. We're going to save that for a Switch 2 predictions discussion during our separate Road to Nintendo Switch 2 Direct Marathon. Well, like I said, right after the stream wraps up, we will be doing another episode of Road to Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, actually, so. But anyways, I think we're just going to go and wrap it up right now, because we're actually going to be going up for that stream in about 10 minutes, and plus I got to use the restroom as well before then. So yeah, what do you guys once again think about all the different news topics that we discussed in today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup? And of course, if you guys still have any more thoughts about all the stuff we talked about in today's show, keep letting me know your thoughts again, as always, in the comment section down below. And still, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on all the different stuff we talked about here. But anyways, on that note, that's going to go and do it for today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup. So, hopefully everybody enjoyed this, and for those who came by and hung out with us during the stream, thanks everybody for coming by and hanging out with us during the stream. And like I said, stay tuned about, I would say 10 or 15 minutes for the next episode of our Road to Nintendo Switch 2 Direct Marathon, as we finally react to the final directs, and pretty much having the 2024, actually, so I'm really hoping you guys do stay tuned for it, because we're finally at the grand finale of reacting to all these different Nintendo Directs during our current marathon we've been doing. But until then, as always, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Nintendo News Roundup overall, make sure you guys, once again, give this stream a thumbs up on your way out, and if you guys are also brand new to our YouTube channel, as well as on our Twitch channel as well, make sure you guys, once again, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you guys also follow our Twitch channel for more upcoming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup every single Friday. And also more Nintendo content that you guys will definitely not want to miss out in the future. But anyways, on that, that's going to do it for me here for Reborn Nintendo Logan. And I'm going to be signing off with the stream. So yeah, I'll see you guys in about 10 or 15 minutes for the next episode of our Road to Nintendo Switch 2 Direct Marathon. So, peace out. Love you guys. God bless. Have a great day. Watch one else. Be blessed. And we'll see you guys here in about 10 or 15 minutes. So, stick around then and we'll see you guys then. So, peace out. God bless. And we'll see you in a few minutes. What's up, Joy-Con gang? I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys want to stay up to date on more upcoming videos in the near future on the channel, make sure you guys click that subscribe button to be a part of our amazing Joy-Con gang community. Plus, also, be sure to enable that notification bell to all to be notified and not miss a single new upload on this channel every single week. And if you all also want to stay up to date on more upcoming events from this channel, and even see some exclusive behind the scenes stuff as well, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at NintendoLoganYT for exclusive posts you will not see anywhere else on this channel in the future, from posting my amiibos or whatever kind of stuff you guys want to see on my Instagram, and especially in the near future, maybe do some like live Instagram hangouts with you guys as well. And lastly, if you all enjoy all the moments that we have on the channel as well, make sure you guys consider checking out our Nintendo Logan Twitch channel as well, which is pretty much our second YouTube channel. when we upload new clips on there every Monday and Wednesday, where you can check out all of our past funny and epic moments that I bet you guys will definitely enjoy for sure there, because we got a lot of funny clips on there once again. And of course, if you guys do none of that, as I was saying, one person very in particular is going to be saying, what's wrong with you if you guys don't do none of that? And that's pretty much right to feast me. He's going to be telling you what's wrong with you until you do all the stuff you guys see on the right side of me here. And I do promise you guys that. So, alright, but anyways guys, so that's going to do it for your boy Nintendo Logan here for this video. And I'm going to be signing off for this video once again. So, I will see you guys in the next video. And peace out. I love you guys. God bless. And have a great day, everybody. Peace out, Joy-Con Game.